Hi guys, welcome to another episode on the Lux Conversations with Ololade. And on today's episode, I have with me a friend and a returning guest, and together we'll be talking about something that I've always wanted to talk about on this podcast, and it's the subject of relationships, right? And about how we've been able to manage navigating relationships and like the things that we put in place or the things that we're learning to do better in our relationships and really like how to better manage your relationships, because I think that relationships are like an integral part, like an important part of our lives. Even as a person, we have different types of relationships with people. You're relating with people every day on different levels. So I feel like it's something worthy of talking about, and that's what we're here today. Right. So first things, I'm just going to ask, um, can you share, or do you mind sharing on how you successfully navigated your relationships so far, like in your life, and the things that you've put in place, or like the key things for you in relationships with different people. What are the key things, the things that have helped you have good relationships, right? And even if you feel that you're not such a good relationship person, we would like to know why you think so as well. So please shoot.
Hi guys. My relationship journey so far has been a wonderful one, if I must say.
Glory to
Um,
Jesus.
and some of the factors that have made me had those form of relationship is the fact that I've had wide level of communications with what kind of relationship it was. The definition has been clear. Um, Especially if it's not a relationship that has to do with family. That's like a default form of relationship. But I'm talking about friendship, colleague. So the definition,
Romantic
the
partner.
romantic partner, right, it's always kind of clear. So
How we
it's
say romantic partner? Is there no other way to
partner.
whatever? Couple people. Okay, continue.
Yeah, it's clear, and I think one thing that has helped me to have those form of amazing relationship with friends. I've had some that are not really cool, but
Majority.
majority has been amazing. And the factors that made me have those amazing form of relationship is the fact that I've been open-hearted about what the values are.
Mm.
I mean, from my own hand, from
And their own.
their own hand.
Mm.
And the truth about that is, it's not as if you guys sit down and start to say, this is my value, this is my value. No. Trying to understand each
It's
other,
like
you
over
just over time,
time.
exactly, you just get to understand that, okay, this is who this person is, this is who
Oh,
they are
from
not,
what?
this is what they can work with, and all of that. And like I said earlier, communication as well. So that's just basically, and along the line, getting to know each other, you get to understand the boundaries, you get to understand the do's and don'ts.
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
intricate details
exactly,
of
exactly,
different
exactly.
relationships that you have. So if I get you, Sha, like you're talking about the fact that the relationships that you've had, the relationships that you've had so far, so the key things for you in them have been, or that have helped you thrive in these relationships have been like open, like having an open heart to understand people,
Yeah, yeah.
good communication, and
The love of God.
the love of God. Okay, okay, yeah, that's also a thing, really, because yeah. All right, I think for me, relationships, navigating relationships with friends, I would say that I've just had, like, they say it's things such as luck. I don't even know. I've just had good friends, really, and people that I've been able to learn from. I don't know if that makes any sense. Because, how do I put it? Like, I've been able to learn. So, like, I have people that I met. I wasn't necessarily such, maybe, I did not consider myself to be such a great friend, but meeting some people and seeing the way that they were friends, like, the way I don't know how to put it now, the way that they were good friends to me inspired me to also want to be good, to be a good friend or a better friend
Okay,
to them.
you're trying to say you are passing back what
Something like that. No,
okay.
passing, but it also made me just think of my own self that it would also be great to emulate some of these things. Because when they do these things to me, it makes
And you
me
enjoy it.
exactly makes me feel, oh, loved. Oh, this person loves me. So I want you to feel that way as well. So I think that that's one thing for me. Learning from people have helped me to be a better friend, right? In the sense of learning to sacrifice in relationships for people, learning to communicate openly with people. I think for me, that's one very key thing in my relationships: communication. There's nothing that is so hard, no matter how hard it is. I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel like that also has its downsides, but yeah, it's just it. I want to talk about everything. Like I want clarity. I don't want confusion on anything. I want it to be that, oh wow, like everything that is happening, we all know about it, and there's just that clarity because we have defined it. There's no vagueness or anything like that in any of my relationships. I mean, when it comes to family, like my siblings, parents, there's nothing to define. That one is already God ordained.
Yeah.
But when it comes to friendship,
But even with family, I feel like communication is actually key as well. Especially when it doesn't have to do with your immediate family,
family,
like your brothers, people that you grew up with,
mm,
apparently. I feel like even with some immediate
mm,
member of your family, especially if you guys have not been together for
together,
most of the growth
like
period.
for your childhood,
Exactly.
I
Like
think the
you
thing
need to
is,
communicate.
yeah,
There are some small things that
you might not necessarily
yeah, and
know
it if it's not properly communicated,
issues of like
exactly, you
arise,
guys now start to have
unnecessary
unnecessary things.
conflict.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess that's true, really. I'm just thinking about it. I think that for me, most of my life, like I've been around my siblings, except for maybe short periods of time or be apart again. So I don't know. I just feel like it's clear cut in that aspect for me.
Sure.
Yeah, but for friendships, even that, even that really, like in the later part of my life, even currently, I don't think I have any issues like with my friends, with people that I've chosen to call friends.
What kind of issues are you having?
And like I've not had any friend that I would not be sure where I stand.
Okay.
Or maybe um
I
you
think for
just
you,
have bad habits, you have bad attitude and
I
I'm
think for you to
managing
even
you.
call somebody a friend, for you to call somebody a friend,
Mm,
you already know where you stand with that person to an extent. Like
maybe.
probably you guys are having some conversations that
You know
that's
that the reason I'm saying this thing, you know that there are some people that to them you are their friend. But to me, I'm looking at you like my sister, you're like an acquaintance.
that's what I'm saying.
Acquaintances.
For them to call you their friend is the way I see it.
Mm,
It's probably a two-way thing.
mm,
Probably one, they needed friendship,
and
and
then I was
they feel like
available.
this person is cool, this person is organized. I want to be friends with this person. That's one. Or two, they are already just like you said, they are already enjoying the love
That you're
that
giving.
you are giving them. They are and they feel this is what they have actually been lacking, or maybe they've all actually been longing for.
I
You
get what
understand?
you mean,
So
but you
in
can't go
their head, they
about
already have a default. Okay, let me grow a friendship with this
you
person.
can't go about just bring friendship to everybody. That's
Yeah,
what me I'm
that's where
saying.
the communication.
Especially now that we're grown, like well, adults.
That's where the
I don't think we're
communication
old.
comes in. That's where the communication comes in. Like you
Yeah.
guys now have that defined communication. That, okay, I know this person. I feel like it happens a lot with guys.
Mm,
Like you meet a guy that is your friend's guy.
mm.
You guys know each other, you understand? And probably because you guys have been in one or two hangouts together, they
You now
just
become
assume
yourself friend.
friends. You
Eh,
understand?
I'm not.
We are just guys that
I
okay, I
can't
know that
relate.
you're my guy's guy,
You're
but
my
you're not
guy
my
at
guy.
best.
You understand? Logically, you are not my guy.
Mm.
But because I know and
You
we
know
met
somebody
in
that you
exactly
know.
and we met in an hangout that we feel that this kind of atmosphere is something that is cool for everybody. You just grab that everybody there is your friend.
I get Sha. I don't know. I just feel like for me, friendship is very. Because if I call you, because let me explain my own, especially for my female friendships. I don't have like I don't know if I'm saying this right. I don't have like a biological sister per se. So yeah, I don't have like a biological sister per se. So when I have friends, I see them as like
passive, you don't have
I, please, please,
at
please. So when I have friends, honestly, for my female friends, most times I see them as sisters. So it's a very important thing for me. Anyways, so now that we've spoken lengthy, like we've done a very lengthy talk on friendships. How about for relationships? I mean, it's a relationship. Like
yeah.
I'm talking about like uh, what's that romantic relationship? Oh, so in that kind of relationship now, like is it the same? Is it the same thing? Is it the same communication? What else did we talk about? Understanding each
Understanding each other.
other
Yeah,
and all of that. Is it the same? Does it also like work the same way?
I feel like that's like the foundation of it because for you to be in a relationship with someone romantically, you guys have to you guys have to have a form of friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Like no matter how short term it might be, there has to be like a form of friendship. And understanding and communication comes in that period. Okay, this person is somebody I want to live with, somebody I want to go with.
That's like foundation.
It's part of the foundation. A lot of things are part of the foundation, like attract, be attracted to each other.
What if I do? What if because there's something that needs to attract me? I don't do all those things.
There's no way.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, exactly. Some people will now define in that they're attracted to beauty, they're attracted to intelligence,
but you're
and
attracted
all
to
that.
something that
more,
made you.
So
I want to be with
it's
this
part of the
person.
foundation of
Yeah.
Then when you guys now understand each other very well, then the journey of the romance now starts.
So people are doing romance in hot Lagos. Wow. Anyways, so okay. One thing that came to my mind now as we're talking is that so if because most times if many people talk about relationships, they'll talk about understanding this, that's whether with your family, friends, romantic partner, whatever. So my question now is if we have so much understanding of each other, why then do we like why then does offense arise? And I'm saying this even from my own personal, because not even like with the person that I am dating now, not with the person that I'm dating now, like even my brothers, my parents, even my friends, they are sweet babes.
Even with your friends.
Yes, even with whatever, they are sweet babes. Even with my friends, like so I understand you, but honestly, like sometimes I'm like, what is happening here? What did you get? Like there's always sometimes like all those understanding will just fly out of the window and it just seems as if I don't know this guy and you don't know me. What are we doing? Right? Like so in situations like that, what exactly like where is it arising from? Right. I think it's something that we need to, like have you ever thought about like what exactly causes all of those things and is it the rise of emotions? Why can't we think past it?
I want to say it's because we are human.
We're human, right?
Like
human
we're not perfect. And the truth is sometimes even personally we don't understand some things that we're going through.
Like you don't sound like I don't understand what I'm going through.
Yeah, like you're trying to understand what mood you are in sometimes. So I feel like it affects the other party as well. Now let's bring it into relationship like the man and woman relationship. Now sometimes you just probably the husband just wakes up in the morning and he's not just I don't want to say in a good mood, like he's still trying to probably process a lot of things. And the wife expect that this is my husband now. He needs to be active. Like,
yes, no.
Yeah. He actually needs to be active. Or he has always been she has always been used to him being active. You understand? But probably because of some certain circumstance, he is not active that now she just gets into that mood with him and he's just like, no, don't you see that? You get
okay, but you know that I'm sorry for cutting you short. But in that situation, honestly, because I'm saying this because the woman you described is someone that I can be. If I'm already used to having a certain like experience from someone and the person tries to switch it up on me, so I'm used to you acting this way, and then all of a sudden one day you're doing something else. I start to think many things. Is either did you stop liking me? Did you have a bad dream about me? What did I do to you to deserve this? So in that kind of situation,
that's where communication now comes
understanding
exactly. But you know that sometimes it's not as if the communication comes in late. Like we automatically just
As
let me not say automatically, we unconsciously just allow the communication come in late. So by the time it comes in late, we have already scattered the table.
who are
So
the people?
I'm talking about
Yourself.
the man and the
Oh,
woman.
okay.
Now they've
The
already
hypothetical man.
scattered the table. So we're now like, oh, you should have explained this to me. I should have-
Yes.
So it's
But-
because we're just I want to say it's just because we're human.
Human. Yes.
Now
but
let's
this-
talk about friendship when we talk about brothers and
But wait, sorry, because I'm not done with this. So I want to learn because honestly, I'm learning. yes, please. Because let's think about this thing. Why is it that the man, as he woke up, why did he not first think that this woman that I'm with, she's going to start over, she's going to carry this into another. So let me just quickly explain myself now. Woman, today, this morning, give me some time. I don't want to talk to anybody. I get it that the woman should be able to maybe, but she's not a mind reader. How is she supposed to know? How about if you communicate like, oh, just give me some time. You know I love you, but I'm not in the right mental space for any form of laugh this morning. And you want to go and day a day. And when you are ready, you come back and say, oh, sorry, I'm good now. I don't know. Everybody will be happy.
Thank God you're a woman. You know there are some times that you guys will probably going through your now that you will not, all of a sudden you will not be like, I'm sorry because I did. It's because of what I'm. You understand?
No.
Now at that first stage, why didn't you communicate that?
No, our own is different though. That one, this thing you're saying, because hormones, what hormones does to a woman, hormones do. English is difficult, but what hormones do, many times I've had recently, and I feel like she's going to listen to this. Recently, I was crying. I was recording a voice note to a friend or for a friend, whatever, and I was crying in the voice note, and I felt so embarrassed. What nonsense is this? Honestly, didn't know what was going on. Like honestly, what was happening was a lot. But you know how they are probably just like all the best is just life. One mother day I felt really overwhelmed and I was crying and I recorded it and sent it to her and obviously she tried consoling me, yeah, sorry, blah 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 blah. Then eventually she was like, sorry to ask you, are you in your blah 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 blah? And I'm like, I had to think about it, okay.
But you know that not everybody will immediately think that you are in that.
Well, sorry to them. No, hold on. The reason why I'm saying this is because you said me, I should have come first to say, but the reason why I'm going to act up now is because this is the stage I'm in and I'm moody and I'm angry. But no, now I don't even know why I'm moody.
The same.
But men, as much as I understand, men do not have hormones that
really?
Control their. Yes, people just have testosterone. Maybe have many things, estrogen and from it's a lot. Please, I don't want to do all of that biology stuff here. I just feel that, especially for men, I feel like we're already focusing too much on relationships, but it's fine. I feel like for men, if you are in a relationship with a woman, you need to understand first of all that she's a woman, and this is not room or an excuse for women to now go overboard, misbehave, and say every time you misbehave, you now be blaming it on hormones or whatever. But honestly, I do not think, because I've seen some hot takes on Twitter regarding this whole thing, where you be saying, you now see some guys saying, when my own woman is on her own this thing, she does not act and she does normally.
But I'm not trying to
but no, I know that you're not.
I'm just trying to make you understand that in that situation of a woman, even sometimes yourself, you will not know that's why you are acting like that. All of a sudden, you just realize that this has been why I was acting. Then you will not be like, I'm sorry, because that's if she has someone she has already had, of course. Exactly.
Because how many people will you tell that you are doing something? Will you tell a colleague at work? Because trust me, my colleagues, and it's funny how they get on my nerves. And it's so funny because this guy that if I'm working with him, I'm like, it's just work. But sometimes people can get on your nerves. Like this week or this past few weeks, I've had people get on my nerves at work. And I don't know. I really cannot now. I can't tell you. Like there's some things I cannot tell a work colleague that I'll be able to tell a friend, and I'll be able to tell someone I'm with, like a relationship.
But I have a colleague at work that has this two way.
Like she's what's that thing, bipolar?
Not really. Someone. You can just see this person this morning, and the person is all over you, like excited, happy. The person will just see you and just be like, "Oh."
She's having extreme mood swings.
And then all of a sudden, we just call the person, hi, Miss or Mister.
Mm.
And the person will just be like, are you okay? Are you this? Are you... Like,
Huh?
you will now be like,
But
come
this
on.
morning we were just
This,
laughing.
exactly.
That's worrisome.
Then after a few minutes, the person will call you back and I'll tell you, I'm sorry that this happened. This is like,
I mean, I fear for people. I fear people like that because if that person can act like that to a work colleague, what would they not be doing like for their personal like friends and relationship? Maybe
but for
their
somebody like me
husband.
now, I've now come to understand that person. So I'm always
Cautious. with
exactly.
him.
So I observe first
I
before
feel like that's
before
that's
I
it.
walk on up to the person and
I
say,
feel like that's another thing really.
put it this way now. There are two friends, female. One is probably well organized, and the other one is not as organized as
The other.
and they are friends. Now, in that situation, they need to understand themselves. Okay, when I'm in this person's space, because I understand the kind of person she is. If her makeup is on the table, when after using it, she wants it to be back on the table. Now, you don't expect that person who already made you understand that this is how I want it is. Then you now mess things up.
You expect that person
To just be cool with it. You understand? So you have to make that. It's not as if we will now sit down, just like I said. It's not as if we'll sit down and now be pointing down. Yeah. This is what. No, like on the journey of the friendship or the journey of the relationship, you will understand. You know, sometimes a lot of things happen to people, and you're like, David, I don't know. Say you understand? We've been together for a while, and I don't know that.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So you develop knowledge about people.
Yes, over time
with each experience.
Like over time, that's what I'm. But me, I feel that especially when you now come because this thing you're saying now, especially for the friend, was going like something I was going to talk about in this episode too, like setting boundaries in relationships.
Yeah.
So basically, telling people or letting people know like things not to do to you, lines not to cross with you, so that everybody is at like peace. There's no issues. You're not abusing me because if you cross my boundary or you do something I don't want you to do to me and you're doing it to me, it feels like a form of abuse. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It's an abuse. It is abuse. Because I mean, if I, for example, tell you, oh, I don't like people touching me here, or I don't like people holding me this way, and then you keep doing it, or you do it thinking I would not react or I would not do something. Oh well, like you don't respect me or that relationship or friendship. Yeah. So basically, that's what I'm saying. That I feel like there's some things that need to be said. I understand the part of like learning over time. I think it's something that I've even experienced with a lot of my friends. We never really sat down to say that. We never really sat down to say that. Oh, this one is what I like. This one is what I didn't like. These are my likes. These are my dislikes. I don't really remember doing that. Did we do that?
I feel like if you have long-term friendship
and
with
long
relationship,
term, but it was
like
starting. All those talking stage that people do, that's what they talk about now.
what's talking stage?
You know, say, what are the things that I don't.
There's barely a friendship that you guys will now say today we want to be friends.
No, there are some.
Like
I've not
the
done,
percentage is not.
I've not had
so
that.
much.
I've never
compared to people that just all of them they just realize.
That's what you think. Oh, there are no people steady that they'll tell you this one shot me friendship shot, and I don't shoot. They don't shoot it at me because why are we shooting ourselves? And this is not saying that don't shoot your friendship shots. Please do if that's what works for you.
Exactly.
But me, I'm just like anybody that wants to be my friend. Anybody that wants to be my friend, you get will be my friend. I like it when things like grow naturally in that area, and yeah. Anyways, so what are you things currently like things in your relationships that you think that you're not doing enough of and that you think you can do better? I think you can do better with what you think.
For me, I think one of the things I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm not doing enough, but one of the things that I've really held back on, probably because of feedbacks from people, like maybe being hurt by some certain people, is probably communication, and the love of God is definitely has to overshadow all of that. But I feel like it's something that when people do some certain things that I'm not cool with, or some certain things that affect the relationship for me, I think the communication from my end just kind of, it's not as if it breaks, but it just goes from like 100 to maybe like 60 or maybe 50 sometimes.
Do you tell these people?
Yeah, so yeah, definitely. Especially if we have that level of relationship, I make it, you will definitely even know that this is the reason why this is happening. And which other thing? I feel like that's like the major factor. That's like major. I'm a very, very real person when it comes to relationship and having friends, family.
Mm.
I love it. But when
Like
people
you're real with them, how?
like, I value it so much. So
I actually think that you do, and I think that sometimes I don't even know if I should be talking for you, Steph. But yeah, I think that sometimes you even go out of your way to like, you know, do stuff for people that you cherish or people
yeah,
that you,
that's why when
yeah.
something now falls bad,
or someone does something, just
now so
you don't value me the way that
I value you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I get really. I think that for me, the thing that I think that I'm not doing well on my relationships is like keeping tabs on people. I think that's one of the hardest things for me. I didn't know that it used to be. I didn't know that it was a hard thing for me to do until like very recently. Even my, let me not say family. I try. My brothers, I always try to reach out to them. I talk to them often, especially when we're not together. But like friends, I try. Like whenever I remember, like these days, I even try. Especially maybe I'm going through like pictures and stuff. Oh, this person, or I don't know, man. I feel like I'm reporting myself. But yeah,
But I feel like that with that, social media has made it kind of
easy.
easy.
Oh,
Like, you obviously will see the person's
yeah,
update.
yeah.
So from time to time, if you don't see,
I'll get
you'll be
worried.
like, is it a while I've not seen you?
Yeah, but I feel like
That is
when you
it.
have that kind of relationship, it makes it hard to like have meaningful friendships, or not meaningful.
No, it's not
but
as if,
like,
it's not as if you
because
just
you don't keep in touch often, you don't talk much. Sometimes I may not even necessarily know the things going on in your life, except when you now have the time to. So, like, I'm serious. There's some of my friends that, and the truth is, it doesn't make them any less of my friends, but I might not necessarily know like um immediately what the things that they're going through, and they might not even for me, like I might be going through things. Obviously, I know people that I talk to, I know people that, but there's some of my friends that I might not know for a long time, except maybe one day in the future. I'm like, that's true, I went through this and I went through that, which makes it, I mean, it's not. And the reason I'm saying, most of the friends, or a lot of the friends that I have now, were friendships that I built like when we were in school, in uni, or maybe NYSC and all of that. I know those periods we used to constantly be in each other's faces. We knew what was happening in each other's lives and all of that. Then all of a sudden now I just like here and there. It now makes it, so that's why I feel that, oh, we don't have the same. It now makes me feel that, oh, we don't have the same like the way our friendship was before.
But that is actually, that might actually not be true when you guys now end
Yeah,
up
true. I
having
get.
communication.
Yeah. I just really wish there was something I could do.
There's a lot of things. You can just create tabs.
Uh,
Maybe, I don't want to say a form of calendar.
I feel like this adulting thing. I don't know. Some people do it effortlessly, and I look at some people and I'm like, how are you doing? Like you just see them, friend this one, friend that one. I'm like, hey, I really love my friends, but
And if you guys are in the same town, you're just like, okay, every month.
in Lagos.
Yeah, you just like once every month, maybe on a Sunday every month, you could just have a
On a
hangout.
Sunday.
Yes.
That's the thing. Like, let me.
It might look difficult
It
to
sounds
achieve.
difficult.
It might sound difficult to achieve, but
Yeah.
the truth is, when you guys get so used to it, it now becomes
Like if you want
a lifestyle. Exactly. For you guys, it's just once in a month. The truth is, you guys will definitely have. It might just be for 30 minutes. It might just be for 20 minutes. You guys can even. You guys can even. You guys need, and the truth is,
You need to be intentional.
yeah, that is what I was supposed to say. You guys need to be intention
Why do I
about
keep
it. Like
completing your sentence?
you need to understand that this is what you guys want to happen.
Are you saying
Shift.
something?
And this is what you guys want to happen. You understand?
Mm.
Because if not, it will be going from stage one to stage two to stage three to
And
the
then
stage that you guys will
we
just
just not even
be
know
so
anything
distant.
about
Then
each
you'll not be
other.
like, that baby should be my friend.
Oh Lord, I do God forbid, Sha. I don't
Exactly.
pray that I
So
have
you
that with
need
any of
to
my friends.
start from, might be as little as calling your friends once in a week. Like it might just be 2 minute call once in
The
a
reason
week.
I'm
I
saying
think there was a time I used to do it to some of my family members. Like I just reach out to them once in a month. If sometimes it might not be a phone call, it can just be a message. I just drop a message, and a lot of them will just reply, what's up? I just said I should check up on you. Okay, okay. Then some will lead to extra conversations. Oh, let's call. They will call. So from there, you guys will just get so used to it.
I get you, Shao. I'm really
Life
trying.
happens.
I'm really trying
Yes, sir.
because it's not easy. I'm always very happy anytime I see any of my friends. Like I'm always filled with so much joy. Or maybe when we eventually get on like it. And the funny thing is, like, I now start thinking because what like this is no, not probably this is the smallest that any of us are going to be. I don't know if you get what I mean. Like what we still have big things that we're going to accomplish by God's grace. And then it just feels like, we will not start to do much more bigger things. How do we even have time for each other and all? I mean, these are some of the fears I have
You need to start with those
in my
small
friendships. Yeah, I guess. I mean, those are the things like work in progress and all of that. Yeah, Have I said my own like the things I'm not doing well in English? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you said it. That's what
we,
led
we,
to
we spoke
this.
about friendships. So we're talking about different relationships in like love, romantic, all those things, romantic relationships. Let me see. What do I think I'm not doing well enough? Obviously, this is considering the person that I am with, not a broadband something. I think that what I am not doing well enough, or what I think that I can be better with, being like giving more grace, not always expecting that, not always assuming like the worst. Yeah, just so giving more grace, basically. I think I need to give my partner like more grace. Something I need to learn to do like instinctively. Like my first instinct should not be. My first instinct should not always be like to just assume the worst, basically. Because I don't know why that happens. It's just it's something that I'm aware of and I'm like working on and stuff. How about you? I mean, I don't you have someone that you're with. Why are you laughing?
For me,
you want me to able to answer the question?
no, I think it's being more intentional about emotional intelligence. I think that's for me, both from my end and from the other end. Yeah.
Which other? Anyways, I don't know.
So I think that's just that covers like a lot of emotional. I think it's more of emotional understanding for me, like understanding when to actually pass out this form of emotions. And
so I think should I try to summarize it here? No, not summarize, but like put more context. Like, so you should learn like the times when to respond emotionally and learn the times when to respond like logically.
Yeah.
I know I have sense. Thank you. All right. So yeah, I mean those are good stuff. I hope you're also doing your own self reflection on these things because it's the things. So one last thing because we've been here for a bit. Real life examples of like times when you've experienced like relationship hurt and did you get over it? Did you even go back? Like, are you still in a relationship with that person? Whether a friend, family, you can't do that. I don't know, man. Friend or maybe a partner that you've been with in the past.
Relationship hurt, yeah. About with friends, about with family, about with about with friends and family. Did I get over it? Yeah. A lot. That's
You've been through a lot. You've been
I'll
here
get
for a
my.
bit.
But the truth is, before I get over each of them, I try to do a, a reflection on what actually happened, what led to this, what led to that.
So that reflection, do you do it with them or just do it personally by yourself?
I do it personally by myself because most of the time I'm not trying to make myself feel like I'm the cool person. But most of the time it's not something that was from my hand.
Like most times it's not your fault.
Yeah. Most of the time it's usually not my fault. And if it was my fault, it's probably because I was taking for granted that just taking for granted. So when I feel hurt about it, I try to, just like I said earlier, try to drop on the communication.
It's like withdraw it.
Yeah. Understand why. But because of the love that I have for family, friendship, I don't just trash the person like that. Yeah. You might be probably reaching out from once in a while.
But you shall try.
I'll try. Or maybe just when the person comes up in my prayers, I just put them in prayer.
I don't know if I'm that nice, Sha. Let me see. Relationship or I'm trying to think. I don't know if I've really. I mean, I've had like really bad fallout with some people, but somehow I don't know. I don't think that I've ever had anything that happened that then made me cut like ties with communication with someone.
I think it was sometime last year.
Maybe for a brief.
It was sometime last year. I just determined
that
going forward, I was just going to cut out if somebody does something.
But we can't live that way now.
No, it's not as if when I say cut out, it's not as if I'm hating this person. No, it has never gotten to the point of hate. It's just about safeguarding my peace and keeping a distance. You understand? That's just it.
I get you. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, I think that we've actually said quite a lot on the subject of relationships.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. But this is just like a very, I don't know, let's say reminder, but I think it's worthy of saying really that even with all of this like human relationships that we have with people, our family, friends, romantic partners, I think that the ultimate of all relationships, right, the relationship that we have with God, and I think that our relationship with God, the kind of relationship that we have with God, is what then flows down to all these other relationships that we have with people, right? The way you view God as like the way you view Him, you most likely view people that way. I don't know if that, because I mean God created man, and if you think about the kind of grace that God has given to you, it might make it more easier for you to give that grace to people. And if you think of the love that He has given to you, it makes it much easier, or it makes it possible really for you to extend love to others as well. So yeah, please, as much as you can, strive and yearn for like a good and healthy relationship with God, a consistent relationship
100%
with God. I don't like my F man.
100%.
All right, so like I just want us to do this thing. I don't know. I feel like we don't have time, but I'm gonna do it anyways. 2 truths and a lie. 2 truths and a lie, and then the other person guesses. You're just going to do one round now. Round this up. Should I go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
Okay. I'm going to just say really absurd things now. Okay, first, I have 5 brothers. The next statement or whatever, I'm the first child. Then the last one is that I am married.
You said 2 truths.
Yes.
And a lie. You gave me 2 lies and 1 truth.
How do you know?
How won't I know?
Why should you know?
You are not married. You don't have 5 brothers.
What told you that I'm not married? Married to Jesus. Actually, I didn't think about this very
Today
well.
is whatever I did today.
Yes. What?
But you're not married today.
I
And you
don't
don't
know.
have 5 brothers today.
Okay. Fine, but what's the first one I said? I'm the first child. Okay. I did two lies and the truth. Apologies. I do your own.
Um, I ate spaghetti. I ate pasta in general. Um,
Continue,
no,
continue.
I ate pasta in general. I can't do without my device, maybe my phone, my laptop, and uh,
You have one more thing.
I love chocolate.
Wait, so you said it's pasta. That's the line now.
How do you know?
You don't. You love pasta. That's you can live and breathe pasta. And of course, the truth you can't do without your devices because let me not even start. You love chocolate. Maybe you do. I don't know. You do. You like chocolate?
Are you answering me or you're asking me?
I'm asking you. That's the truth now because the lie is that you cannot eat pasta. You like it. Love it so much.
Okay, you tried.
Anyway,
I'll give you 4.5.
No, I got it. It's not tried. I'm just surprised.
You're not sure. You're asking me.
No. I'm telling you to check yourself to be sure that you like. Are you sure that you like chocolate?
All right.
You need to think about it.
I'll give it to you.
Anyways, I think that this was a really fun episode, and I hope to catch you on the next episode. Till then, be good. Bye, guys.
Peace out.
Peace out.